Hola mis serenitas, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Chiquita Serenita, and today we're doing a review tutorial and swatches of BH Cosmetics BFF Alondra and Elsy palette. I have the palette, I have both of the lip kits. What I don't have is the contour plus blush palette thingy. I didn't buy it. Honestly, I was not even remotely interested in buying that thing. I saw it online and I looked at the colors and I was like, yeah, no. Somebody else can swatch them for you guys. I'm really sorry, but I'm not going to go and waste, what was it, $16, something like that. I don't even know. For something that won't even show up on my skin tone, because both of these girls are way lighter than me. So I'm going to start with the lip kits. You guys already know I'm going to swatch one of each. Like, I want to swatch both of the liquid lipsticks first, because it's one liquid lipstick, one lip gloss each bundle. I don't have high hopes for these, honestly. When I first saw them, I thought they looked different. I did when I saw them online. Then when I saw them in person, they look like almost exactly the same. Who does this? Do you guys have BFFs that would pick the same damn colors for your lips? Because if I did a collaboration with my best friend, I would hope either her or I would pick way different colors from each other, not different shades of frickin' brown. I would hope, Rita, that me and you would pick different shades. Like, you would go maybe for the brown tones, and then I would say, no, I want like a deep red and a plum or something like that. Like, way different colors. These look all the same, just different shades of brown, and I'm not impressed. Like, straight off the back, just looking at it right now, I'm not impressed. I'm like, okay, whatever, let's just do this, okay? The one that I have is Alondra's Lip Duo. And I'm going to start with first the liquid lipstick one. This one is called Camel. I'm just going to swatch it and then give you guys a close-up. And then take that off. And I'm going to do this one separately, the lip gloss. Which one? The lip gloss is called Juicy, okay? Yeah, I don't like this. This does absolutely nothing for me. This blends into my lips and just makes it look like I'm wearing foundation. I don't like these tones. I hate these freaking tones. I understand that this would look beautiful on someone lighter than me, but on my skin tone, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I will tell you guys that these don't really smell like anything. They smell like a hint of alcohol, and that's not a pleasant smell. I would have wanted them to make it smell like something, chocolate, heck, sweet cotton candy. Anything would have been better than that alcoholic smell that I smell right now, right? I don't like it. It's like, God, this is an awful. Well, definitely I can use it. I'm not saying I can't. I can use it. I just need like a dark brown lip liner. I don't like how it's settling into my fine line, so I can see every crack and crevice in my lips, like all the wrinkle lines coming through. That is not good, you guys. That is not what people normally, especially aging people, you know, like my mid-age. That's not something you want in a liquid lipstick. Not like that. Yeah, it just like you can see every little crack and it just settles into the lines, and that's not good. Let me take this off and we'll do the lip gloss, okay? Now, this smells super pretty. It smells like toasted caramel to me. It's a very pleasant smell. I do like the way it feels on the lips. It feels very hydrating, almost like a lip oil. It reminds me a lot of that sensation when I put on ColourPop's lip oil. It's like very hydrating. That's a perfect name, Juicy. That's why I like it. It's juicy on the lips. I love it. I love this one. I'm guessing the whole reason why I probably didn't like this is if I would have popped this on top, maybe it would have complemented each other. I didn't do that. So, because I wanted you guys to see them separately. I didn't want to mix them up. I'm not even sure if these are still available. I know that they sold out like twice. And I think they restocked it once. So, it might be restocked. I don't know. Just in case, you guys. So now we're going to move on to Elsy's set. Elsy liquid lipstick is called Desert. I thought it was dessert, but it has one S. So it's Desert, and then her her lipstick is called Stick With You. I will tell you guys, the way you guys can tell these apart is the liquid lipstick is frosted. It's in a frosted little encasing. And this one is just clear. That's how it is on both sets. So let's try this one that's called Desert, okay? Okay, so I'm going to give it up to Elsy. This is a very pretty brown. It looks really nice on the lips, especially for my lips that are pigmented. It just stands out and complements my skin tone a lot more than that first one did. And this one, they smell exactly the same way. They smell like industrial. That one smelled like alcohol. This one just has a very industrial smell. So I think that's like the only downfall to this, you know, liquid lipsticks, is that they should have added something. Even if it was a chocolate, a toasted caramel. I don't know why these smell good and this one doesn't. Like, why? But it's not a bad thing. Definitely, they do dry down matte. Yeah, see, this one smells just exactly like the other one, like a cotton candy sweet smell, something like that. So yeah, you guys, let me take this off and then we'll do the Stick With You one, right? I'm going to say this one's just okay. I'm not really impressed with it. I definitely prefer Alondra's lip gloss to this one. This is really funny the way they put this together, because I would almost assume that this is the lip gloss version of what Alondra's liquid lipstick is. It's like the exact same thing. They both have that same brown tone to them. I think when I do the arm swatches real quick right now for you guys will be able to see, like, this is literally... This should have been a set right here, because I think they're exactly the same color. They're just the difference. One dries down to a matte and one is a lip gloss. That's literally the difference. But I think as together, these two together, Elsy's set, you can still use them. Totally still use them. For me, this does nothing to my lips. It just gives it like this sort of vanilla glossy sheen to it. But it doesn't really do a whole lot. I think on someone lighter who doesn't have pigmented lips, I think this is going to look like a very pretty brown nude, because that's what it looks like in real life. It looks like a brown nude. It's just, since my lips are already technically brown, it just like plops on top and it looks like this buttery sheen on there. It doesn't really do a lot for as far as colors go. So yeah, you guys, let me take this off and then I'll probably just use whatever combination I want to put on my lips, and I'll tell you guys what I did before we move on to the arm swatches, okay? Okay, you guys, so I'm back. I just put on a dark brown lip liner from e.l.f. And then I used Desert from Elsy's collection, which is the liquid lipstick. And then I used Juicy, the lip gloss from Alondra's collection, little set right there, okay? So I'm going to do little quick arm swatches. I'm not going to talk. I'm just literally going to say, you know, Camel, and I'm going to tell you which set. I'm going to start with Alondra's set, which is the original set that we did first. So Desert, and then Juicy, which is the lip gloss. And then I'm going to move on to Elsy set, which I'm going to say Elsy set, just to tell you guys, okay? So let's do that. Alondra set, Camel, Juicy, Elsy set, Desert, Stick With You, so these are both the sets, you guys. Like I said, this is Alondra's and this is Elsy's set. I'm going to show you guys right now, after I'm done giving you guys a close-up, I'm going to show you guys something that I did not like from this set. Hopefully, if I can't explain it to you guys right, I will show you guys as much as I can. This doe foot applicator I do not like. It is literally like this little curvature thing. Imagine ballerina on tippy toes, right? When they do that whole thing. That's what it looks like. It has just like this little curvature thing going on like this. And I don't like the way it feels like when you're rubbing it on your lips. It feels horrible. It feels rough. I don't know why the hell they felt the need to change that. But that is such a weird thing to do. And I do not like that. But other than that, you guys, that's it for the lip swatches. And now let's just move on to the palette, okay? So this is the palette, you guys. It does have like this reflective rose gold thing going on. It does come with a little slip on top of it. These are super pretty tones in here. I do have to give it up to them because they did a really good job. It does say it's vegan and cruelty free, so it's extra clean. The back is the same thing. It says the same thing that the actual packaging does. Like I said, this is super reflective. Now, it does have a nice size mirror in here, and the mirror is covered by a plastic, like, protection. And it did come with the little plastic on top of here that was, like, seriously, it was taped on both sides. It was so hard to get off. It was ridiculously hard to get off. But these are the tones in here. I honestly love these tones. It's super cute. You guys can see the little reflect of my ring light right there. I don't know why it's giving me so much trouble, but yeah, these are the tones in here. I really love the tones they picked. Now, I will say that Messy, when I used it, it did sort of like flake off. So it is a wildfire shimmer. If you guys don't know what a wildfire shimmer is, I call it that because it's one of those ones that flake off. And then when you try to wipe it away, it just like spreads like wildfire. It makes it worse on your face. So definitely, if you use that shade, I would strongly recommend your eyes before your face. Because it doesn't get really horribly bad, but it does fall right here. I don't think it was horrible. I still like the way it turned out, and I really love the tones that they picked. The only one I don't see myself ever using is Bon Appetit, because it's like super, it's like vanilla peachy white kind of color, and I don't see myself ever using that. Shimmers, the ones that I use today, are buttery, like they are buttery soft. Not even joking about that. Super pigmented. As far as the mattes go, I had no problems with blendability. I think the only one that I sort of thought it was kind of patchy was Salvadoreña, because I used it down here. But at the same time, I think it was just me, because when I applied it originally on this side, I had my primer was still kind of like tacky. It wasn't completely dried down. So I think that's what the problem was. So real quick, before I give you guys the swatches, I just want to tell you guys my eyelashes that I have on today. I have the Glam Light Taco lashes. This is in the style Carne Asada, just in case you guys want to know. It is cruelty-free and vegan. I just popped them on. I felt like wearing lashes today. You're not going to see lashes, so soak it up. Soak it up. You're not going to see lashes on this channel, okay? We don't do that. Ain't nobody got time with 5 kids and some lashes, okay? So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to go clear across till we get to the end of this palette, okay? First off is Scorpio. Scorpio is this super beautiful terracotta orange matte. I'm giving you guys 2 swatches, but honestly, it doesn't need it. I wanted to use that color so bad as a transition shade. Like, you guys don't even know how close I was to using that color. Pop Off is a shimmer. This is like a peachy pink shimmer. It is so beautiful in person. Oh god, like the camera's not even doing it justice of how beautiful it looks in person. BFF is this dark rose tone matte. I wanted to use this so badly too, because it just looks so pretty in person. Mexicana is a dark red matte. This one does feel grainy and dry. I'm just letting you guys know. It does show up a tiny bit patchy right here, but honestly, right now, the way it's swatching, it comes off like it might need just more blending. Like, you know, more tender love and care. I'd take your time with it. I don't think it's going to give you a whole lot of problems. It's seriously right here is the only part that showed up patchy. And even then, I just think it's just a blending. It's just like a blending problem. It's not a big deal. Next, we have Blessed. Oh, God, look at this. Look at Oh my god. You know, I get the purpose. Supposedly every row is supposed to be one curated look. So you use the whole top row that I just swatched. That is just to create one entire look. One entire look. One entire look. I love that they did that. That's actually really, really cool that they did that. So next row you have Bon Appetit. That's this one that I told you guys that I don't see myself using ever. It's so freaking light. Like ridiculously light. I just don't like these. They just look super pastel. Look. But it's pigmented. Honestly, I could see a lot of people using that, but I just feel like it would be ashy on a lot of type of different skin tones. I'm pretty sure even someone light-skinned could probably, unless you look like cut crease, then I can believe you. Wine and Dine. This is such a beautiful matte, you guys. It does feel super dry, super grainy. Tiny bit of patchy right here on the sides. But look at that wine red color. Like, tell me it's not beautiful. Next is Messy. Messy is that one that I was telling you guys about, the one that I used on my eye. It reminds me of like this Super Shock Shadow Shimmer. This is a shimmer, by the way. And it has this brown and green reflect throughout it. So depending on what angle you're looking at it, like right now in the viewfinder, it looks straight up gold and brown to me. But in reality, when you see it in person, it has all these green and gold and browns reflex in there, like all in just different angles. It just moves. When you move it, it just changes. You can see that little reflect change in it. It looks super cool in person. OOTD is the next one. This is just a very dark chocolate matte brown. I use this one today on my outer corner just to, like, you know, smoke it out. Don't ask me what that stands for. I have no idea. I'm probably going to beat myself later on because I'm going to go to their video and see what the heck it stands for. As of right now, I don't know. Baby E. This one is such a beautiful baby pink color. It's a shimmer. That is such a beautiful color. Oh my god. I would use this as an inner corner highlight or like an overall lid shimmer in a heartbeat. Especially with those other pinks that they have here. You know, she had this baby matte pink, and you imagine that as an overall lid shade. I'm hoping the camera's picking it up, but it is like this pink lavender high shine shimmer that's like blinding, that like you could probably use it as highlight for all you know. In the next row we have Bougie. Bougie is that blue one that you see right there, the blue shimmer. It's like an ocean blue to me. I'm gonna add another swatch, but in reality, it doesn't really need it, and it's just like, look at that. Just look at that. Come on. Tell me. Just rub that all over your face. The shimmers in here make the whole palette worth it. Like, I highly recommend this. You guys better go run and get it. Next, you have Salvadoreña, which is that dark matte blue one that I said. It's just like very, almost like a turquoise blue. Just look. Oh god, look at that. So beautiful. I love that one. I can't even tell. I don't think it's, no, it doesn't really show up. Tiny bit patchy right here. But like I said, I think it's just like, I took my time with it. That's all I did. So, can't ask for much. 24, this one is this golden type of orange matte. Look at that. It's so pretty in person. I would totally use that as a transition shade in a heartbeat. You're Sick. I'm dying to use this color because, like, come on. Look at that. It's this turquoise, baby blue almost shimmer. You could tell it looks like a wildfire shimmer straight up the bat, but I'm not hating it because look at that. It's almost like a baby blue shimmer to me. Peach is what it says it looks like. It's a peach. It's a peach tone matte. I'm surprised they didn't call it flesh tone peach because that's what it looks like. It's a very pastel orange too. Very, very light. In the last row, we have Gleam as our first color. Gleam is so freaking beautiful. It reminds me of this between an orange and a gold shimmer. And it's like, oh, look at this. They're all blinding shimmers, all of them. They're just like super in your face type of shimmers. So pretty. Then you have Aloe and Elsy which is Alondra and Ellie's, like their little short names for them, I guess. I use this one as my transition shade, and I will tell you guys there's like quite a bit of fallout in the pan. Even now as I'm swatching, that thing is just going everywhere. So I would say if you use that tone, because it's a very beautiful tone, don't get me wrong, it's a brown. I would say like a reddish maroon brown. But when I was putting my, go very lightly. When I was putting the brush, I was like tapping it off, and it's just like all this kick up. Latte is this light matte brown. It's almost like a nudish brown. That's what it reminds me of. It's really funny how they name these things. And I was like, I would totally name it that. Is it super light and blends into my skin tone, or can you guys not see it? Because I'm hoping you guys can see it. That's what it looks like. I'm hoping it's just me and the viewfinder looks weird. But I could totally give you guys a swatch here on my hand. It's just really, really light, I think. And it just... I'm a latte, apparently. That's my skin tone color, latte. Because I can barely tell it's there right now. Next is Virgo. Virgo is the one that I used as my inner corner highlight. And it is just this beautiful periwinkle blue. I had to use Virgo, you guys. I'm a Virgo. But I'm like, I saw it and I was like, I gotta use that one. And then last you have Malibu. And Malibu is just like this periwinkle skyish blue matte. It looks so pretty. It's like so beautiful in person. You guys have to be able to see it to appreciate it. I don't think these swatches are even... Look how beautiful that color is. So yeah, you guys, those are pretty much all of the tones in this palette. Hopefully I was able to show you guys, you know, like help you guys decide whether you guys want it for yourselves, whether you're going to pass. It's completely up to you guys, you know. I'm just here to help you guys out. So that is it. Like I said, I 100% recommend this palette. It's super pretty. BH Cosmetics has excellent prices. They're always having sales where you can get like 75% off, 50% off, 25% off. It's like crazy. If you wait and give it enough time, as long as this is not a limited edition, you guys can get this for way cheaper than what they're selling it for right now, okay? So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. If you guys want to see how I created this look today, then just stay tuned. Okay, so for my first color, I'm going to use Alondra and Elsy's right here. And it is a matte. I want to say like it's a chocolate brown, but not like a dark chocolate brown, because I do have a darker one here. This is more of like a fawn type of brown, or deer type of brown, if you want to call it that. So that's what I'm going to use as my transition shade, okay? So for my next color that I'm going to use Messy right here. Messy is such a beautiful shimmer. It has this green brown shift going on. It's so freaking pretty. I'm not even kidding. So I'm just going to do it like I did in this side. I'm just going to apply it with my finger on this half of this area right here towards the outer, right? This is going to be a different color, of course, like as you guys can see on this side. So yeah, I'm just going to apply it right here, you guys, using my finger, okay? So now I'm going to take Bougie right here, and it's another shimmer, but this one is more of like a, I want to call it like a dark ocean blue. And I'm just going to apply it on this side, and I'm going to blend it into the middle with that green that's already there, right? And yeah, that's what I'm going to do, you guys. Next, I'm going to take the color OOTD. Don't ask me what that stands for. I have no idea. I did look at their video, but I just can't for the life of me remember what it means. It's a dark matte brown, and I basically going to take that color and just darken up that outer edge just like I did right here. And I'm going to take it a little bit halfway down here too as well, okay? And now for the color that I used right here on the bottom. I used Salvadoreña, and it is just like a bright matte blue. It's a very beautiful color. I did have some type of patchy application, but it's like very little. I don't even think you would notice it. Maybe if I would have used it more on my primary lid, then you would have noticed it a lot more, but as of right now, you can't really tell. So I'm just mentioning just in case. If we'll see later on in the swatches what happens, but I'm just going to take it right here and I'm going to blend it into that brown that's there, okay? For my inner corner highlight, I went in with Virgo right here. It's a very periwinkle blue. It's so beautiful. It reminds me of like a purple icy blue, but it is a periwinkle. That's what it is. So I'm just going to apply it there with my finger like I do always, okay? So that is the finished eye look, you guys. Let me just go put some mascara on this eye and I'll be right back. I am going to do my power pencil in the color blue from BH Cosmetics in my waterline. But, you know, I don't really say that because basic stuff, huh? So let me do that and then I'll be right back to give you guys a close-up, okay? So this is the finished eye look today, you guys. Hopefully you guys love it. I honestly really love this look. I love the colors, especially that dual chrome green brown. It's super cool in person if you guys would see it. Obviously I have eyelashes on this eye and I will explain what eyelashes I'm wearing after I come back. But I decided not to pop them on, just like with the eyeliner, just so you guys could see the overall look by itself, okay? So let me back you guys out and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this little mini collection after I come back, okay? Okay, you guys, so I'm back. I did not do my eyeliner or my false lashy. I was like, I'll do that in the beginning. I'm not going to do it right now, you know, because I'm kind of in a hurry to get this over with. But I will say that I actually really do like this palette. I actually knew I liked this palette since before I used it because I saw the colors in here. I was like, BH Cosmetics, don't let me down. I love the color story. I love the actual colors that they used. Maybe I have everything here. The only one I don't ever see myself wearing is Bon Appetit, and that's because it's like this vanilla-ish type of shade, and I just do not like it at all. The shimmers in here are so freaking creamy. They are so like buttery smooth. The only thing I had a problem with, I believe it was the blue one. I'm not even 100% sure which one it was, but one of them flaked off a little bit. I think it was the duochrome one. That was it. That was the duochrome one. And it flaked off right here. It's like a wildfire shimmer where it just gets all over the place. But I'm not mad at it because it's still super pretty in person when you see it. These colors are super pigmented. I had no problems with blending as far just like that one that I said that I did have a little patchiness on this side. And I think it was mostly because of my primer. It was still kind of tacky when I started applying it. But other than that, I didn't have any like blending problems with any of the other ones. I am dying to try Your Sick. It's so freaking pretty in person. It looks like this turquoise green and it just looks so gorgeous in person. I can see myself still using peach even though that's really light. It looks like a light peachy nudish type of brown. I don't know, like I can still use that as a transition shade. That's why I like it. I'm in love with Bliss. All the shimmers in here are crazy, so beautiful in person. And the mattes in here, like BFF is like by far my favorite pink right there for a matte. That's super cute. Like I said, I love it. It's super cute. I love the design of it. I think it's like a rose gold. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And until next time, stay warm, stay blessed, and stay magical. Bye, you guys.